But no hesitation on your part, or did you have to hear something from him about job description, because you're talking about a coach who works very well, who works closely with his quarterbacks, Absolutely. Who has a lot of influence on his offense. You know, when you're thinking, I'm going to come to Notre Dame, what exactly, here's my title, but what's my job description?
Right, yeah, and I'll say this very clearly, that the one thing that I respect and have admired so much about Coach Kelly throughout the very, very beginning of the process when we started talking about this job until today, everything that he's said has been 100% accurate. And in fact, it's actually been better than I anticipated coming in, which isn't the case in our profession and a lot of different people that you work for.
Can you give me some examples of what, those expectations and how he's met those expectations as far as what you do?
Definitely the way that we are going to break down the offensive staff responsibilities. Here's the thing. I've been fortunate enough to call plays. I've been fortunate enough to be around what I would consider some of the best play callers in the country, and I feel very confident in my abilities to do that. But I also feel I'm in a continual process of learning. And I hope I'm like that until the day that I stop coaching, which hopefully is in 60 years. The play calling piece of it, we're going to figure that out as a staff, and it's going to be what puts our players in the best position to be successful. But the biggest thing that I should reiterate is that every aspect of what Coach Kelly and Coach Denbrock and myself discussed leading into this thing happening has been 100% accurate. And anything else that is said out there is not true. And it's funny, kind of in the recruiting trails, you hear all this. There's a lot of rumors that go around, and the reality of it is these are men. This is a man, Coach Kelly, who spoke to me about a job, and everything's been accurate. So
you weren't at all concerned about this not being quote unquote your offense. I mean,
and to summarize, what is quote unquote my offense, right? I was at Boise State. Was that Mike Sanford's offense? No. And I hope that I'm never a guy that says this is my offense, because that's not who I am. Every place dictates, with the personnel, the personality of your football team, even the conditions that you coach in, is going to make each situation different. I've been around offenses that are called a million different things, but really a lot of the concepts are very similar. And this is the thing I feel so good about. This is our offense. This is the Notre Dame's offense, and ultimately it's our players' offense, because we're gonna suit it and continually have already evolved this offense to fit what our players do well. And that to me is what, and to us as a staff, is the most important thing.
Did I notice you running drills a little bit, getting involved? I mean, getting involved, putting your hand down, being the wing back on a few of those early drills.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that with practice and with what we do repetition-wise, just always keeping our quarterbacks engaged on a look. So we're not just running plays on air. So they have a chance to read what they need to read, and train them to keep their eyes in the right position at all times, whether it's a run play or a pass play. What's their key that they need to have their eyes on? So I'm always kind of, even when we're going through the motions of running plays on air, that we're getting kinesthetic reps.